What's up, YouTube? This is Nitrogen669 doing my contest entry for Hero Hunt's video contest. What do you think is key issues? I think the question was. I don't know, some key issues. I don't have many. Well, I don't know many key issues. I mean, I looked over a few videos to get an idea what they're talking about. I can't remember who said it, but like he said, this is part of a key issue run because they're making it porn, pretty much. Don't ask me, I was watching one of the videos. It was something like that. So it's significant events in a comic that make you think the price should be high, but it's not. So with that being said, I would like to start out with one of the ones I picked up. It was 75 cents when I got it. The New Teen Titans, 1986, number 21. Who is the father of Cheshire's child? We learn who is the father, and it's also a first appearance of... I can't think of her name. But you'd think with the release of Young Justice, to those who are a fan of Young Justice would recognize, here we are. Showing, you can see, I'll try not to bend it. Right there you see Jade, and right talking about the baby. Her name is Lynn the Graceful Willow. And, it just shows about how they want to be back in each other's life. But yeah, I mean, it just shows who the father is, how it came to be, and everything. But actually brings up to the name and everything of Roy meeting her. But like the same thing with the release of Young Justice Season Q, 5-year time skip. We learned that Jade had a daughter and Roy was the father. Well, it's right here. It's just a retelling of the comic, almost down to how they present it and everything. But you'd think this would have shot up in price with all the YJ fans out there. I grabbed this as soon as I saw it because I knew what it was. Continuing on with the Titans, 3 more to go after this one here. Annual, 1983. I think this is the second annual. First appearance of Cheshire. This is the first appearance of Cheshire. I picked this up for $1. You would think it'd be more since it's the first appearance of a well-known villain here and hero/villain out there now. Again, with the rise of Young Justice, you'd think first appearances of like Artemis would go on up. Stuff like first appearances. Because you can't say first appearance of Robin, the Robin we know in Young Justice, because that's always going to be up there in price. But like no, like I picked this up for what, $1? I said, yeah, $1. And come on, can you beat it? The first appearance. Next, New Teen Titans, number 1. I got this at convention. This came out in '93. New Titans number 3, or it says New Titans on the cover here. You guys can see it over here. Yeah, I know. Sorry about the glare. It's shiny. Gotta pull back. Here, fix the light. Yeah, but over here where my thumb is, it says The New Titans. Is it New Titans or The New Titans? But all I know is it's the wedding issue, number 100, from '93. Return of Raven, Dark Raven, and everything. It's showing Robin and Starfire getting married. Everything. It says $5, but I picked it up like in a bulk pack for like maybe $1.50 or less than that. It was one of those ones I got at a fall convention. If you want to find out, please go to check my other videos. I think it was FallCon I picked it up at. Maybe SpringCon. It's one of those. Check out both. Just find out the price, how much I paid. But no, this is a wedding issue. So I thought significant event. You'd think it'd be more because it is marked $5, but I don't know. Honestly, hopefully I'm doing the right thing here with the video. Next are two Superman. In my opinion, these ones here are key issues for the fact they show humility in Superman / Clark Kent. It shows that the consequences, like in this one, Superman by Jurgens and Bernstein, the Toyman plays for keeps. Number 84. I don't remember how I got this. I think I got this in a bulk box one day. But I did get it signed by Dan Jurgens. The problem is I gotta find a new copy because stapler popped out. I know. Depressing. And it's signed too, so I gotta never open it again. But in this issue, Superman and Lois, first of all, it starts out with Superman saving a tanker, finding some treasure, returning home to see Lois, and then they go to Paris. Well, while that's happening, at a Halloween party, Jimmy's, I want to say girlfriend, wife, fiance, or whatever, female friend, Kat's son, who at the time was dressed up as Superboy with the leather jacket, I think that's Prime, Superboy Prime, was kidnapped by the Toyman. And in doing so, he acts like his hero and saves other kids, but in doing so, he makes the Toyman mad, and the Toyman kills him as revenge. But it shows that, like, it also shows that Superman knows what he did was wrong. He should never have. I mean, it shows that the choices we make, the choices we do, have consequences. Same thing for the next issue I'm about to show you guys. And it's an interesting take on it. Next we have The Adventures of Superman, number 474, January 91. Still trying to things here. This is by Dan Jurgens again and Art Thibault. The interesting thing about this, now, I grew up in the 90s, but I didn't actually collect comics until late, 2003 maybe, 2001, closer to my end of my high school year. I started getting back into comics. I wasn't sure if they had a big campaign on drugs back in the 90s or not, but this one here dealt with DWI. It's an interesting cover because it shows a car accident down here, and that is Lana. That's Lana. And up here it shows Superman, Ghost kind of, with a purple background. It is a purple background. I remember someone mentioning that. Yes, that is signed by Dan Jurgens. Sorry, I met Dan at a convention. I got him to sign a bunch of Superman stuff. No, but anyway. Now this one deals with something that happened when Clark was in high school. Quick read through it again just to get a refresher. He was at a party with some friends, drinking, One of his friends offered to drive him home. Now mind you, they're all drunk. Superman, aka Clark, at the time, being Kryptonian, wasn't affected by the alcohol, but didn't know that. He was thinking that was a good idea for him to drive. The guy who was driving did. They got in an accident. Clark, being unhurt, pulled everyone from the wreckage, but the driver was severely hurt, and from this day forward has been in the hospital ever since the accident when they were kids. But he still lives with the guilt that he should have done something. He tries to bear it on his shoulders. Like most Superman comics or Superman story arcs like that, where something happens to a friend he thinks is his fault. But it's interesting take on and again, it shows him human. It shows his human side, his companion, his sympathy, his like why he wasn't injured. He tries to go, I wasn't hurt. Why wasn't Excuse me. But again, it shows that he knows when Superman doesn't need to be there. He knows when Superman should never have existed. He always says he should have been the one hurt that day, not this guy. But being who he is, being Kryptonian, that would have been possible. And it's an interesting read. And everything, it's a good pick. I'm not sure the price on it right now. Like I said, I get most of my comics in boxes, so I don't look at price. I look at, do I have it in my collection, do I not have it in my collection, is it a good cover? Sometimes you get the cover, not the story. But those are my entries for Hero Hunter. Thank you and have a good day.